Of course, I'll speak to the Earth Federation Assembly about having Britannia accept these refugees. However, I have no direct power over the decision-making process. I'll try to have them respond as soon as possible, but your help will be critical as well.
Nunali Vai Britannia, honorary advisor with the World Humanism Agency, has at this refugee camp here in the Hashves region of South Asia. Promise to help ensure these refugees will find new homes. Everyone present hopes this is a major first step to solving the problems faced here. This has been Millie Ashford reporting on location with... Wait just a moment, something's approaching. Those are nightmare frames. Mysterious KMFs, could they be part of a terrorist organization? Wait, there's another KMF now. That's the machine of Zero, the advisory director of the Order of the Black Knights. It seems Zero is going to protect honorary advisor Nunali.
Anyone who dares try to break the peace Lelouch left to us will face me. No, Zero.
He's so fast. Just as my sister predicted. Zero is special indeed. But unfortunately for him, that spot is exactly where my sister foretold he'd be.
trap? How did they know exactly where I'd be to set it?
It's over, Zero. You're coming with me.
Suzaku,
Dreistrager briefing room.
Unfortunately, the Kingdom of Zilkhstan has refused to grant the Drycroids permission to enter its territory.
The Kingdom of Zilkhstan, the invincible nation of warriors, which has defied even the superpowers' attempts to meddle in its affairs.
With minimal natural resources, their greatest export is soldiers, which makes them basically a mercenary corps on the scale of a nation.
Thanks for the info dump.
No one expected something like this to happen right as we headed to go investigate suspicious activity in Zilkhstan, though.
I feel so sorry for poor advisor Nanali. She must be so scared.
So, Uso, what suspicious activity are we talking about exactly? Got any idea?
Oh, like Asagi just said, the Kingdom of Zilkhstan's main export is soldiers. If you think about it, the current situation in the world is practically harvest time for them. There's some who think they might be assisting in the acts of terror occurring worldwide.
Crazy to think that there's someone out there who doesn't actually want peace.
And right as we head out to investigate, Honorary Advisor Nunelli is kidnapped.
So we think that has something to do with Zilkhstan.
There was a TV crew doing recording who got away, and their footage showed some unknown KMFs involved. However, we know from reports from KMF development groups that there's not many engineers who could make high-performance KMFs like those. The last piece is that Zilkhstan's been aggressively recruiting just such engineers ever since the Zero Requiem.
Well, given how they're blowing off our investigation, I'd say we're definitely on the right track.
The one thing I don't get is, what the heck does Zilkhstan get out of kidnapping the poor little girl?
That's hard to say.
From what people are saying, there haven't been any demands from the honorary advisor's kidnappers.
That Nunley girl, she was a big part of the war with the evil Emperor Lelouch. It'd track that some people would hold a grudge over that, right?
Maybe, but it's hard to connect that to Zilkhstan.
Well, Captain, what's on the table? Turn tail and run home like good little dogs.
No, we are going to investigate Zilkhstan. However, the EFF supports all nations' right to self-determination. We can't enter their territory on nothing more than circumstantial evidence.
So, the next step is to collect solid evidence to justify our investigation.
So then...
Yes, it will be dangerous, but we need to start with an undercover investigation. I've been told that there's a team that has already gone in ahead of us, so you'll link up with them.
I can help with investigating.
I appreciate your enthusiasm, Yuta, but a grade schooler is going to stick out too much on this operation.
I'll go. I've got some martial arts skills. I think I could pull my weight.
The sentiment's appreciated, Lieutenant Ogami, but I'm not sure you'd do the best job of blending in within Zilkhstan.
I'd go if my suit transfer was perfected, but
You're good in a fight, but undercover work requires a little more, delicacy, Shinjiro.
Ikumi and I would be well suited to a mission like this, Captain.
True, but we have to consider the possibility that you might be discovered. 3G is too public of an institution for its members to participate in an operation like this. The right person for this job would be someone not affiliated with any military or other EF organization, and able to come across as well-traveled.
Then I'll do it.
I have to admit you're a good candidate, but
It's too dangerous. I can't permit it.
I'm aware it's dangerous. But I want to do what I can to help our team out.
all right, Az, we'll let you handle this. Kingdom of Zilkhstan lodging.
Yes, we made it to Zilkhstan, and my phone still works, thankfully. It's been a year, huh? A year since Jeremiah handed him over to me. Shirley, thank you again for helping me. You were the only one who could do it back then. Yes, I'll make it happen. Zilkhstan still has a working gate. That's what I'm betting on. All right, I've got to hang up. Pray for us, Shirley. We could use all the help we can get. Now then. Don't worry. There's nothing scary, nothing that can hurt you here. Nothing.
Zilkhstan City.
So you're the agent from the Drycroys?
Yes, please call me Az.
I'm Callan Kozuki. I should be a college student, but I'm also part of the Black Knights Reserves.
And I am Sayoko Shinozaki. We're glad to have your help.
Everything we know we already sent to you. If we want more, we're going to have to infiltrate either a political or military facility.
Callan Kozuki, you were the ace of the Black Knights in their fight against the evil Emperor Lelouch, weren't you?
That was a long while back. Now that the Black Knights are integrated into the EFF as a separate specialist force, I'm just a reservist.
So, the Black Knights sent you an irregular, just in case. The worst happens, right?
Guess you're the same, huh? Didn't expect I'd be meeting up with a girl like you. Just one thing, please. Don't call Le Lelouch V. Britannia the evil emperor again.
Why is that?
Sorry, I can't go into it.
I understand. I won't ask again. The other members of my team are patrolling the perimeter. You have one more on your team too, right?
They're on standby outside the city. Let's just say they're not a fighter.
Well then, we will get moving on a different route. Let's rendezvous again afterward. Take care.
No one in the world knows the truth of the Zero Requiem. Lelouch was willing to take the hatred of the entire world to the grave with him, And he's still the evil emperor somehow.
Miss Callan.
Sorry, Sayoko. I just need a moment to get over it.
I would be glad to give you that moment, but we seem to be surrounded.
What?
It's getting noisy outside. No one's heading over this way, so we're probably not the target. But
you're no way.
Callan, goodness, you're as clumsy as you've ever been.
C2? What could you possibly be doing here?
Funny, you beat me to the question. Why, of every place you could be, are you here?
Greetings, Miss C2. I'm pleased to see you're well.
Sayoko, you're here too, are you?
We're here looking for Zero and Nunnally, by request of the Black Knights. They've been kidnapped. And without proof of their complicity, we can't accuse Zilkhstan of aiding the kidnapping without risking a diplomatic hissy fit.
But given how local forces are trying to eliminate us, it's clear there must be something here to find. Miss C2, are you here investigating Nunnally's abduction?
No,
C2.
Just a traveler, huh? What an unlucky girl. Those two, though, they're our targets. Just remember, we want them alive. They don't necessarily need their limbs, though.
Sayoko.
Of course.
Well, my team's already beaten. You're real fighters.
You in charge then? Gotta say, this kinda blows as a tourist attraction. Sorta rough on your average rich, fat Britannian, isn't it?
Really? I thought a bunch of rabid Federation dogs would love nothing more than a fight.
Oh, I love me a good fight, but how about we make it one-on-one instead?
I mean, that sounds lovely, but you see, I'm no knight or samurai fool.
Got you!
Miss Callan, what on earth are you thinking?
Now there's more than one of you. Who are you anyway?
Please, Miss Callan, get a hold of yourself.
Shut your mouth or I'll shut it for you.
She sees me as that man, doesn't she? Could this be a guess?
Oh? Well, you know about GEASS, do you? Now I'll need to look into your backgrounds. Who are you?
Hey, sorry to bother you. I can tell you're busy. Still figured you'd be the right person to ask. I'm looking for a man.
Oh, so you knew I was busy? Well, if you step into a fight knowingly, you'd best not complain when you die. What? How did he dodge my knife at this range?
Now that's one rude way to answer a simple question. If you're gonna be like that, Then you'd better not be the one complaining when I smack an answer out of you.
Very well then.
What the hell? Now there's a whole lot more of him. Fine, that works. I'll just cut them all down.
What is he doing?
Miss Callan, we must retreat for now.
Come on, get back here.
How is he doing this? My GES is supposed to drive its victims to self-destruction in their confusion.
That's a whole lot of gibberish that still ain't answering my question.
Oh no, it can't be. Is he just a massive idiot?
I can't believe I missed.
I just killed you.
Much to your misfortune, death means nothing to me.
Fine, then you're next.
A GEAS that swaps its victim's perception of others' identity. It still won't work on me, though.
You can't be.
Sorry, you picked the wrong fight.
But you must be. My apologies. I did not intend to be so rude to a former master. I will return another time.
That must mean he is a part of their branch.
What in the hell? Now they're all gone and it's a bunch of women?
I don't know who you are, but your raging stupidity appears to have saved us all.
Van. You're a maniac. Did anyone tell you that? Actually, I probably have before, because it's nothing new.
When you started swinging that sword around, I thought you'd finally lost your last screw.
Can y'all just shut up?
You know, you might have just picked a fight with the local army. We're probably in danger hanging out here. Let's get moving.
Wait, hold on. I haven't even...
Look, I'll go sniff out the information you're looking for, all right?
Van.
Fine, let's get going then.
Okay, who was that?
I haven't the foggiest.
Master Lelouch.
He can't be? Lelouch is dead. How?
It's okay, Lelouch. You're safe, I promise.
Wow.
C2, what is going on?
He is Lelouch, and he's also not Lelouch.
What?
Zilkhstan's darkness.
The prison is entering visual range.
Well, we did end up forcing our way into Zilkhstan. Hopefully that works out.
According to the Black Knight's infiltration team, there's undeniable proof to be found at the prison. Those serious eyes of Callan's, they're the sort of thing that's worth betting on. Our purpose here is to be a diversion, not to engage in combat. Let's allow Zilkhstan to take the initiative here. Kingdom of Zilkhstan Temple.
It seems a Federation ship's intruded upon our territory.
I see.
We should assume the former master is associating with them.
Master V2's predecessor.
C2 of all people. Is her arrival at this time, at this place, a revelation, or is it an offering, I wonder? On top of that, her goal is the Aramu Gate in the Wailing Prison. Where is Shalio right now?
He's still at the prison. I would assume His Majesty is seeing to the prisoner, as usual.
Tell him to return immediately, Shestal. I want you at the prison instead.
Namjala Latak, as the scion of the great Forgna, I, Shestal, shall show them what it means to possess battle genes.
Inside the prison.
So Zero, no, Susaku, Kururuki. I'm looking forward to another fulfilling conversation with you. Why don't we talk about nightmare frame piloting? I want to know every little thing about your strength.
You seem plenty strong yourself, so why don't we start with you? How did you know everything I was going to do in that fight? You even had a trap ready in the exact spot I was going to retreat to. Do you have a GS?
What? You're back on that? No. You get to answer my questions. Don't forget that none leaves in our care.
You're even more despicable than I thought.
Indeed, I am. I'll do anything I have to in order to be the strongest in the world.
What?
Strength, pure strength, is what I need to protect what matters to me. Susaku, Kururugi, I'm going to take every bit of your strength. Still, I think we're done for today. My sister's calling for me. Don't worry, Susaku Kuruji. I'll be back. You're going to be a sacrifice for my strength.
Inside the prison.
That diversion from the Drycroits got us in easily enough, but... Sorry, yesterday's clothes were coated in mud. You'll have to put up with that outfit for now, okay?
It's possible that Lelouch inherited a code from Charles.
What, the one that makes you immortal?
Yes, but Lelouch used his GEASS afterward as well. Ultimately, the Zero Requiem happened with the question of his code unresolved.
So it was after all that where Shirley got involved?
She's a civilian. No one was bothering to watch a silly teenager. I had her bring Lelouch's body in secret to a location Jeremiah had prepared. After that, I tried to reconstruct Lelouch in C's world.
You tried to what?
The reason I can't die is because I replace any defective body parts with those constructed in C's world. If you want to be precise, you can essentially say I have backup bodies stored away there. The problem here is Lelouch killed God in C's world. Because of that, I can no longer freely enter it.
Hold on a sec. You didn't have any problems reviving yesterday.
There's probably some parts still left over. One way or another, though, Lelouch's mind is missing, lost.
So who is this guy then?
Essentially, a void inside Lelouch's body. The last traces of who he once was.
C2! Is this really what Lelouch wanted?
I still have a promise to keep with him.
And so you just went ahead and...
I know. And I don't intend to leave him like this forever. That's the reason I came here. There's an organization here in Zilkhstan, split off from the L-GEASS order, called Farlof. If I can use the Aramu Gate, an access system into Sia's world which they control, then there's a chance.
You're seriously telling me a place like this has something like that?
This used to be a temple, actually. Even if now they use it as a prison for bandits and political prisoners.
So if you can access C's world or whatever from here, you can resurrect Lelouch?
All I can say is, there's a chance.
What?
There's no point in worrying about whether it'll work. Right now, there is a hope, even if it's faint. That's all we need.
Let's go. Sayoko's going ahead to scout out the conditions inside. First, let's rile things up so it'll be easier for us to move around without attracting attention.
Prison lower block.
Well, that's quite the ruckus.
I stole a key from one of the wardens and freed all the prisoners here. I've also provided them armaments, so they should begin rioting any moment now.
That should hopefully buy us some time, but...
Let's move. The Aramu Gate is on the lowest floor.
Well then, I will continue to escalate the situation to cover you.
Aramu Gate.
So that's the Aramu Gate. It's completely swamped in groundwater.
That's to our benefit. Thanks to that, it's still here, completely untouched. Well, here I go.
C2, well, take care of Lelouch.
You keep an eye out here.
Got it.
Let's go, Lelouch. Don't you worry. We're going to put an end to you being like this.
Please, Lelouch, come on home.
Looks like your game ends here.
What's your problem? Hurry up and escape.
Escape? Now, why would I ever need to escape?
You're no prisoner, are you?
I mean, you can call me a prisoner in the most technical of senses, but it might be more accurate to call me warden. So, seems to me I need to lay down the law on some intruders here.
Lelouch.
Seize world.
I made it, but what is going on? Why have people's consciousnesses stopped going nowhere? Lelouch's fear, it's... Of course. It's Charles. So the remnants of your ambition, your last thoughts, make up this barrier. Why, Charles, when Lelouch killed God, did you become sand in the gears of this world? Stop, Charles. Don't leave your regrets behind. Let Lelouch go free. No, I have to do something, or what's left of his consciousness will be swallowed up. Lelouch, we have to leave. This isn't Charles. This is Euphemia. Rollo. All the souls of people Lelouch knew are coming to him.
Amazake.
Finally awake, are you? Now mind, you might end up wishing you'd stayed asleep, huh?
I'm sorry, C2. I couldn't keep you safe.
You did just fine, Black Knight girl. You were just unlucky enough to face me. Anyhow, sounds like things are getting noisy upstairs, so I'm gonna go check on it. You finish things here, Z.
You got it, Warden. So, you're supposed to be immortal, aren't you? How far does that go, huh? What if we burn you? Can you die in lava? Now, if that sounds bad, how about you tell us what you were doing on the other side of that wall? Sounds like the high and mighty of glorious O.L. Zilkhstan want to know all about it.
I have nothing to say.
That's so... Guess that means we're gonna have to make this hurt.
Don't do anything violent.
If you want a way inside a woman's heart, there's a right way to go about it.
And who the hell are you? You with our intruders here.
Not as such, but...
We do have our own business with these ruins and with that woman.
I don't like your pretty faces. On top of that, busting in here while I'm busy.
Mr. Z.
Good timing, you bunch. Play with these idiots.
But sir.
I told you, don't get in my way.
It's that crazy guy from yesterday.
You again!
Wendy's brother and the Orphe flower woman, huh? I've been hot on your damn trail. I'm going to get you to tell me where the claw is, even if I have to drag it out of you.
I have nothing to say to you.
If your mouth has nothing, then we'll ask your body.
Hee hee. It seems we've plenty of customers.
Joshua's brother, you keep out of this.
Silence. The claw's life is mine to end.
Joshua told me about you. He told me your wife was killed by the claw too. But look, damn it, the claw killed Elena. He's mine.
Both of you shut up. Don't leave me out of this. This is our prison.
We've got a problem. The Royal Guard will be arriving any moment.
We can't let them take all the credit. Get all these idiots locked up now.
If you're gonna get in my way,
then I'll have to crush you like a bug.
C2, where's Lelouch?
I don't know.
Well, one way or another, we have to get out of here.
Yeah.
Not a chance. You may be immortal, but looks like you can still be hurt. If I shoot your legs, you're as helpless as anyone. You're my prize to the bosses. You're gonna have a long, good talk with Emmett.
So this path was a dead end.
You're wrong about that.
That voice.
Think back to Narita. Back then, you got hurt covering for me just like now. You may be immortal, but you allow yourself to get hurt far too easily.
Where did you come from?
Poof.
Wait. Aminut, you're the evil emperor himself. Haha. So that's it, y'all. We're hiding this guy, huh? You on the lam. No, you wouldn't come all the way here as a refugee. But hey, I can dig a liar like you. Really?
A shame. Because I despise you. I despise those of weak character.
Ah! So the last Emperor Lelouch turns out to be an idiot, huh? Only an idiot would taunt me unarmed.
Unarmed? Oh, no. I have a weapon. Lelouch v. Britannia orders you. Those of you who are my enemies, die immediately, here and now.
Namyala Latak. Namyala Latak.
Namjala Latak.
They all willingly took their own lives. So that's the power of L-GEASS, huh?
If we'd had any hostility toward him, we would be dead already.
If you two want to talk, tell me where the claw is.
Michael.
Got it, Vasilina. We'll leave for now.
You're going nowhere.
Hold up, you idiots might be done, but I'm not done with you.
That man and woman knew about GEASSes.
I have no idea who they were, but it's clear Zilkhstan is deeply connected with the power of GEASS.
I have a lot to say to you. But for now, it's nice to be back, C2.
Yes, welcome back, Lelouch.
Lelouch.
Callan. I'm sorry, but we'll have to catch up later. Right now we need to collect information that will help us escape.
Earth Federation Forces. My name is Shestal Forgnar, commander of the Kingdom of Zilkhstan's Royal Guard. In the name of Shamna the Divine, I have come to personally bring retribution upon those who would dare violate upon our lands.
Please wait, Commander Shestal. I'm like Commander Mitsuba Gravely of the Dry Cruise EFF Autonomous Corps. We don't really want to, engage in hostilities with the Kingdom of Zilkhstan, really.
What is this farce of naive innocence? And after trampling our pride underfoot as you have.
No, really. We just happen to be looking for a group of terrorists infiltrating your nation. That's all. Totes. So then, Mr. Shestal, how about you help us out with our search, huh? Please?
What is this gibberish? Zilkhstan would never harbor people like the ones you describe.
Looks like their cap's a real loud and proud member of the elite.
The captain's trying to get him riled up, isn't she? Get him to pull his forces away from the prison.
You insolent Federation fools. Fine then. Come and learn to fear Zilkhstan firsthand. What a shame is it that my personal KMF, the Jajavaka, wasn't ready for this moment.
Commander!
What now?
We're receiving a transmission. It's coming from inside the prison.
What?
Can you hear me, Unit Commander? I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I have places to be. If you would kindly get out of my way.
This insolent tone. Damn you, Zero. You escaped from your bindings?
I'm really rather in a hurry. Would you mind speeding it up?
I am the captain of the Divine's Guard, Shestal Forgnar. We have the prison facility completely surrounded. Give yourself up, Zero. I repeat, give yourself up immediately. Once the facility staff are evacuated, I can make no guarantee of your safety. Furthermore, if the one previously associated with the Order surrenders peacefully, she will be treated as a state guest.
To the rude and blunt one calling himself Shestal Forgnar. We are just travelers. Tourists, if you like. Withdraw your troops from this ridiculous siege and depart immediately.
Say what you will about me, but you will apologize for insulting the Forgnar name.
Oh, so even mere mercenaries have enough pride to actually bruise. I'm sorry, that is uncalled for, I suppose. Even thieves and bandits need their pride at the end of the day, don't they?
What?
If you have any wisdom at all, flee now. But if your fool's cap is strapped on nice and tight, then take your best shot.
All units prepare to engage. We'll deal with these Federation idiots later.
Man, the captain's performance just went to waste.
Well, it is what it is. Our friend in the prison seems to have a much better knack for taunts than I do anyway.
All units forward, storm Kabarsi.
The enemy forces have moved into the locations you predicted, Master Lelouch.
Callan.
What do you think you can do with just one nightmare frame fool?
Well, you guys aren't my target.
Then what are you doing? What? What's going on?
So, a brief look around made it painfully obvious. Obvious that this prison's been all but abandoned by the army and left to others to do with as they see fit. Furthermore, it seems they had plans in place in case the army decided they needed to pay a visit after all.
What? No. The cliff is collapsing.
Shestal Fordnar. I did warn you. If you had any wisdom at all, you would have fled.
The Zilkhstan unit has been totally wiped out by that landslide.
0.
What?
Ripping the enemy's footing out from under them. That was one of Zero's signature tactics when he was commander of the Black Knights.
Whoa, so you're saying the one who tricked Shestal was?
I don't know who that was, but they've got some guts to be using my traps. Blast, they've made a mess of my castle.
Alright, let's move in to rescue any survivors and inspect the prison.
One moment, ma'am. Unidentified enemy units approaching.
Bombers?
Armors, the mobile weapons used during the age of Martian pioneering.
What are they going to do with that many armors?
The unit of armors appears to be heading toward the prison.
Dry Croix. Do you copy? This is Callan Kazuki with the Black Knights. During my investigation, I encountered a group attempting to take control of the prison. I think that armor unit is with them.
We read you, Callan. If they're not affiliated with Zilkhstan, then we don't need to hesitate to engage. Mobile team, scramble.
Callan, don't be dumb. You can't handle that big of a force just by yourself.
Doesn't matter. I'm the one closest to them. I can't beat them, but I can slow them down.
Captain, there's a person out on the battlefield.
What? Not in a mobile unit? Are they an escapee from the prison?
No, I don't think so. They're wearing some kind of dark tuxedo.
That's...
There you are.
Wake up, Dan.
That's him. That crazy guy in the tuxedo who swings around that weird sword.
My name ain't Crazy Guy.
Well, fine. Then who are you?
I'm Van of the Dawn for now.
What?
Not long ago, I was also called Van the Crybaby from Hell, Van of the Unemployed, and Van the Dine and Dasher.
Yeah, I think I get it. Also think I'm getting a headache. One way or another, if you want to fight those armors, we're fighting together.
Don't get in my way and we'll be dandy.
Fine, whatever. Just do what you want.
The armor that came down from the sky is preparing to engage the other unit of armors.
Right now, I'm willing to assume the enemy of our enemy is our friend. All units, help Callan and the sword-bearing armor. Engage the enemy.
It's been so long, Van.
Joe, it's you, huh? Fine then, I'll beat it out of you. Where the hell is the claw?
If we're going to do this, we're going to do it right. This calls for a little saber rattling. Prepare to duel. This'll end it. It's worth trying, at least. Buster Launcher. Energy in... Found my position.
Fire!
There. It's worth trying, at least. Time for the Buster Launcher. I have you now.
Fire!
You're mine. We just have to do what I can.
I'm rooting for you all the way, Daba.
Right there. Wherever there's trouble, Daba my road's there too. Buster launcher, energy in. Found my position.
Fire.
There. Time to make it happen. Mark 2. Diverting energy to the Buster. End of the line.
Fire.
Ra. Fight's over.
You're eager, but that's all you've got.
I can see you possess considerable skill. Care to humor me with a game? One thrust is all I need.
We're up against the wall too, you know? You dawdle, and this is what happens. Allies have withdrawn. Let's do this. Gotcha.
Fire.
Let's do this.
You've snared me. A very impressive feat indeed.
I've got a bad habit of standing out. No way I'm missing.
It's been so long, Van.
Let me just get this out of the way. Thanks for that time on Mars.
If only you'd been willing to stay, to just let yourself accept those peaceful moments.
Shut up.
I've lost friends of my own, you know. I was once part of a war. Some were killed by enemies, some were killed by traitors. Some I ended myself, but... What do you think you'll find at the end of your quest for revenge?
I told you, shut up.
You'll find nothing, don't you see? The final destination for your strained body and heart is nothing.
So what the hell do I care?
That's a shame. I truly believed you and I could become friends. But so be it. It seems you'll never be anything but an enemy of peace. My enemy.
So you finally get it? As long as you're on the side of the claw, you're always going to be my enemy. It always comes down to this. Right in my range. Chest!
My apologies. This is my final act of friendship to the comrade. Now it's over.
You're not getting away. Let's hear it. Where's the claw? Where is he? Where's the man who killed Elena?
Yes, I've heard. Apparently my friend stole the life of your bride.
I didn't ask for a history lecture. I asked for the claw's head.
You stand at the bow of a boat of desire. If you were to look out ahead, you'd see you're being dragged into despair's depths. What could you possibly hope to gain by killing the claw?
I don't need to gain a single damn thing. He killed Elena. This is revenge.
And do you think that's what she'd want from you?
What?
Or is this simply to fill your own hollow pain?
But...
Hatred only begets more hatred, Van. All that awaits at the end of that road is a ceaseless cycle of revenge. A road with no end. You are an incredibly pure person, Van. It is that purity that drives you to see your hatred made right, but... Would not the woman you loved rather see you set it all aside to live in happiness?
Happiness.
Yes, Van Happiness. So please stop this fighting and come.
Happiness? You're going on about happiness? There's no such thing in the world, not now that Elena's gone.
I see.
What?
You'll never understand the claw's cause. You're now not but a ghost the past ought to have left behind. You shall never be able to go back, never be able to turn away. I beg you, stop imposing your rampage upon the rest of the world.
Shut up! You've had your chance to yak on, so now it's my turn. I'm going to beat you into a smoking wreck. Then I'm going to get you to tell me where the claw is, and I'll run him down all the way to the depths of hell if I have to.
This man.
I don't care what any of you think. If I don't do this, I'll never be able to move on. Yeah, that's right. This is what I want. This is my future. I get to decide it. What's so wrong with doing what I want?
Van.
As I feared, I won't be able to best you. However...
You...
This is my final act of friendship for the comrade.
He self-destructed.
The sword armor is, mostly unharmed, ma'am.
Hey, you okay in there, Van of the Dawn?
Yeah.
He's chasing someone who killed his bride, huh?
All armor forces have been eliminated.
All right, let's take stock of the situation. Order all units to remain on standby.
Roger, ma'am. Directing all units to remain on standby.
A team of nightmare frames is approaching.
The lead machine. That's the one that beat Zero.
So if that machine's commanding a Zilkhstani team,
It's now clear as crystal that the Kingdom of Zilkhstan was directly involved in the kidnapping of WHA consultant Nunnally.
And what of it?
The KMF's sending out an open channel comm man.
My name is Shalio. I am the King of Zilkhstan.
Sir King, this kid's still a brat.
You're correct, yes. I'm just a powerless child, stuck in a handicapped body, unable to even walk under my own power, outside of a nightmare frame. That is what drives me to seek power as the ruler of Zilkhstan. I will prove I am the strongest warrior.
What does all that gibberish have to do with kidnapping Nunnally?
It was my sister's order. Besides kidnapping, what a crude accusation. We have welcomed her to Zilkhstan as an honored guest.
Do you really think the Federation government will accept an answer like that?
So then, Will you dispatch your armies to burn Zilkhstan to the ground?
No, that's not.
Crushing a tiny little country with military might. Even if you were perfectly within your rights, I doubt the world would look kindly on that. The Federation can hardly afford that kind of PR stain after the crippling revelations of Laplace's box.
You considered all of that before choosing to make an appearance?
Not really, honestly. To tell the truth, my goal is something else entirely. As I understand, the Dry Cruise unit is quite the collection of strong warriors.
You smug little. So you wish to see how you match up to us?
We have much bigger problems to deal with than your need for self-aggrandizement.
Not a chance, pal. You don't get to just do what you want with Nunnally or with us.
I know you. You're Kallan Kozuki of the Black Knights.
What the?
You're supposed to be a match for Susaku Kururugi, I hear. It's a shame that Guido Vaca is hobbling you so.
Yeah, you're right. I hate to admit it, but you're right. But guess what?
Apologies, everyone. Lloyd's delivery service has arrived.
You are so damn late, Lloyd.
You people ask for so much. I labor with my brilliant mind, and you ask me to labor even harder with my legs.
That's the other member the Black Knights dispatched.
Professor Lloyd Asplin, one of the main figures in Nightmare Frame development, now ejected from public office.
And now look at me. I've fallen so far as to be reduced to Rakshata's KMF delivery boy.
Complain later. Open the hatch.
Oh no, you're not getting away. Not when you're right in front of me.
If you want to be the strongest, then find a better foe than some old junker.
Gah.
Nice assist. I owe you one. Van of the Dawn.
We've got a pilot suit ready for you as well. I do suggest wearing it. You probably won't survive piloting without it. After all, this is my special handcrafted successor to the Gurren.
Let's do this Gurren-type special.
The Gurong, the red devil of the Black Knights that once left the Britannian Knights quivering in fear. Oh yes, yes. You'll be the perfect sacrifice to prove my strength.
No offense, but I'm not here to play games with kids.
Oh, none taken. My sister told me not to play too much anyway. 2 minutes. You have 2 minutes of my time. All of you.
Well then, it's time I was off.
Dry Kreutz. I'll deal with King Ego Trip here with the Gurren. You guys keep the small fry off my back.
Understood. Please, be very careful.
Kallan Kazuki. It will take me but 2 minutes to teach you just how powerless you really are.
Do you ever shut up? I've got a real good reason to make it back alive. So you're not taking me down.
If that thing's like a heavy metal, I know just how to fight it. Locking them down's all I need to do.
Ugh!
If we're going to do this, we're going to do it right, diverting energy to the buster. End of the line.
Fire!
Brah! Wherever there's trouble, Daba Myroad's there too. Time for the Buster Launcher. I have you now.
Fire!
You're mine. We just have to do what I can.
I'm rooting for you all the way, Daba!
Allies have withdrawn. Let's do this. Gotcha.
Fire!
Let's do this.
How can I still not be fast enough? I'll do anything it takes to be the strongest in the world. Too slow.
Looks like they're fast, and that's it.
These guys are so small and squirrely. Well, if you won't retreat.
I will never forget this defeat.
King Xiaoliu of Zilkhstan, you're under arrest for assault and kidnapping.
Your law cannot judge me. All I do is for Zilkhstan and my sister.
If you can only understand force, so be it.
Let's settle this, J. Decker.
Roger that, boss. J. Buster. Fire.
We're still in this Nagid-shu main. We haven't lost yet. What justice can there be in laws protected by mechanized puppets? Too slow.
You'll have to do better than that.
These moves. It must be a Muro Ray in that suit.
Damn! He must have already analyzed my tactics.
I'll do anything it takes to be the strongest. I'll climb past even your legend, White Meteor of the Federation.
I have to do my part to prevent unnecessary bloodshed. Go! Fin funnels! You're finished.
Sister, please, I need a prophecy. Your defeat puts me one step closer to being the strongest. Here you go.
I can see it.
Excellent, Kalin Kozuki. You're even stronger in the flesh than your data ever suggested.
Well, let me tell you, you pissing me the hell off is helping a whole lot with that. I don't know what trick let you beat Suzaku, but Kalin Kozuki and the Gurren type special are a whole different ballgame. Sorry, but I'm not losing this one. I won't lose. I will never lose. This should end it. This is the Gurren's Radiant Wave Surger.
I didn't get careless. So how? You're really as good as they say. It seems I need to revise my appraisal of you.
That a fancy way to say, oh no, I got my butt kicked?
Watch your mouth, Kerr. Neither I nor my sister consider this more than a prelude. You cannot lay a finger on Zilkhstan. Now that we've made that clear, begone from our borders at once.
The Zilkhstani forces are retreating.
Well then, things seem to be dealt with.
Where are you going, Lelouch?
I noticed something suspicious while I was investigating the prison. Apparently, someone very, very important is locked up here.
Inside the prison.
Finally awake, are you, Zero? Well, no. Suzaku.
Ah.
Looks like they gave you a rough time. Don't worry though. I already have total control of the prison.
Lelouch.
Yeah.
Is it really you?
Yeah.
You were alive.
Something like it.
Something like it? You were something like alive?
Gah.
Don't you dare act like this doesn't matter.
Of course. I probably deserve this.
Again, you lied to me again. You lied to me, to Nunnally, to everyone? Was the Zero Requiem just one more amusing trick?
I won't make excuses. Treat me as you will.
Do you know how everyone felt? How much we... Why did you keep it a secret? You utter, goddamn, spineless coward.
Stop, Suzaku.
C2?
Lelouch. Fully intended to die. This is all a result of my own selfishness.
But...
Don't push yourself, Suzaku. I'm sure it's hard enough to even try and stand with your injuries.
Where are you going, Lelouch?
I need to go meet a visitor.
I think I understand the situation.
Thank you very much, Captain Mitsuba.
I understand you've ventured here in pursuit of a man called the Claw. What are your plans now?
What else? We're gonna follow him.
I don't know what they're after, but it's clear that, whatever it is, it has something to do with Zilkhstan.
However, Zilkhstan's likely to start shoring up their defenses after today's incident.
On top of which, King Shalio wasn't wrong. The Federation can't afford to act against them.
Yet if we simply stand about wringing our hands, Nunnally will be in ever greater danger.
You're...
Lelouch v. Britannia. The man most of you likely know as the evil Emperor Lelouch.
Is this guy supposed to be famous or something?
Are you crazy, Van? He ruled the world just about a year ago.
I'd give up, Wendy. Getting blood from a stone's easier than expecting Van to keep track of current events.
Yeah, I mean, I know, but...
I have no intention of talking about why or how I'm alive.
Then, can I ask why you're here at all?
I'd like you to allow me to investigate what's happening here in Zilkhstan.
Lelouch.
I'll admit, you have the advantage of being able to act independently of the Federation. After all, officially, you're a dead man.
But why?
That's my own concern. I don't feel the need to share it.
What's with this guy's attitude? Comes out of nowhere and acts like he rules the place. Let's scram. We've got nothing to gain from talking to this nut.
Wait, Van, if Emperor Lelouch is going to investigate Zilkhstan, we could work together.
Absolutely not.
See? Look at this guy. Said so himself. I could tell from one look at him. He doesn't answer to anybody but number one.
Van, this is a stone you're casting in a glass house.
Definitely.
Actually, that's perfect.
What's that?
Van, was it? Let me propose a deal. I'll gather information on your claw while I'm investigating Zilkhstan.
And what do you want in return?
I'd like for you to join the Dreikreuts alongside Callan.
What?
What in the world? Lelouch.
I suspect I'll ultimately need a powerful force to take back Nunnally in the end. Not a large, conventional army either. I'll need the services of a group of elites, the best of the best.
Emperor Lelouch, you want the Dreikreuts to be those elites?
Exactly. Once my preparations are complete, I'll have you assist in my plan. I don't intend it as a trade. Exactly. But please make use of Callan and Van until the time comes.
I mean, this works for us, but...
Well, Van, what are you going to do?
I'm in, damn it.
Now that's a surprise. I was sure Van would say no to this.
Yeah, well, this guy's eyes. He's serious about this.
You're commenting on Emperor Lelouch's eyes?
If Van's taking him seriously, then the Emperor Lelouch must have some genuine resolve burning in him.
Well then, Captain, sounds like I'll be working under you at least for a bit.
It's a pleasure to have you, Van.
Well then, introductions are in order. No, I'm Carmen 99, an information broker. Let's just say Van and I have a bit of history. I have my own grudge with the claw that I'm pursuing.
I'm Joshua Lundgren. I've been traveling with Van to meet up with my brother, who's also chasing the claw. I used to work on cutting-edge armor development, so hopefully I can help with maintenance.
Were you the one who developed that sword armor?
Oh no, Van's Dan of Thursday is a very mysterious armor, you might say. It comes out of the sky when Van calls for it, then it leaves again when the battle's over. Honestly, I have no idea how that system works at all.
I'm shocked to think something like that even exists. Armors usually seem, well, a little dated. Seems like it might be worth looking into.
Dan is Dan. That's it. That good enough for you?
Oh, 4, you don't need to be so rude to people you're going to be working with. Oh, right, I'm Wendy Garrett. I'm Van's bride.
Pardon?
Look, that's all her, not me. Don't read much into it.
Oh, there you go with that again. I left my home to search for my brother who's joined with the claw. I've been traveling with Van ever since.
Well, we can hear more from you all as time allows, but it's a pleasure to meet all of you.
Didn't expect we'd be fighting side by side again, Callan.
Huh, yeah. Good to see you and Fa doing well, Camille.
You know, Callan, Camille?
Yeah, when I was with the A.UG, we fought against the Britannian Titans.
We did a lot of joint operations with the Black Knights since they were fighting Britannia too.
Lelouch.
Char Aznable. I suppose it's supremely ironic, coming from me, but I'm shocked you're alive.
When you were Britannian Emperor, and I was Neo-Zeon Supreme Leader, we both fought for our ideal realities.
But at the end of it all, the world remains filled with conflict, and people couldn't change.
Does it make you despair?
No. I haven't the luxury of despair. I'm alive, despite my best intentions, so all I can do is what I can.
You're strong.
Lelouch.
Callan. I'd like you to be my contact.
Of course. I'll fight as part of the Drycroits until you need me.
I'd like to be part of that as well.
Suzaku.
I can't stay with Lelouch right now.
Wait, Suzaku Lelouch was resurrected because...
I know, C2 already went over it with me, but right now, I just need a little time. Lloyd, do you have a nightmare frame I can pilot?
As it turns out, I do. I happen to have the Lancelot Albion Zero, straight from Rakshata.
The Black Lancelot Albion.
Of course, it was locked away for being unnecessarily powerful. But now's not the time for details like that.
Then allow me to pilot that. Still, I doubt I'll be able to beat Shalio even in the Albion. Machine specs aren't even the problem. I'll lose again unless I can unravel the secret of how he does what he does.
Suzaku.
Suzaku. For what it's worth. I hope you'll stay safe.
I don't plan on dying. I will live.
Good. I'll be waiting, Suzaku. Waiting for the day we can fight together. Now then. That's every issue that needed to be handled. All that remains is to put everything I have into motion. To save Nunnally as soon as possible.
Wendy, Carmen, and Joshua set as your supporters. Robot Lancelot Albion Zero acquired. Power Part Mikochi plush acquired.
Commence combat operations.
Okay, so first we gather everyone around Red 5 and advance.
No way, you have to secure a vantage point for Gold 4.
Nope. Gotta send Rose 3 to charge.
Why are you all playing SRW in my room? It's a single-player game anyway. Go play it in your own rooms.
Oh, 'cause you like it when we're here, Asagi.
Like how I do.
same old Asagi.
You players should also try playing it together with your friends like this. It's more fun than you might think.
That's all from us. See you.